I had, as a performer, I had so much fun playing Octavia in season 2 compared to season 1. I started to write for my personality a little more. Give her some edge, turn her into a warrior, throw her a sword. It's been a wild ride.
Can you tease anything about maybe how relationships are going to be going in this next season?
Octavia and Lincoln are at odds with one another right out of the gate. She's finally found her place where she feel like she had none growing up, with the tree crew, with the grounders. And he tries to go in the opposite direction, and she has to remind him where we came from. Yeah, arguing.
Have you enjoyed the way the show has become more complex as it's gone on?
Yeah, I mean, it gets harder and harder to talk about, for sure. There's so much going on. I can't believe it's like every episode's like a movie to try to cram into 45 minutes of television. But I'm really happy to see how it's evolved.
I really like the relationships, that not just between you and Lincoln, but the female relationships are really strong. Can you talk a little bit about kind of what we might see, or with Octavia and Clark, or as that goes in the new season?
Octavia has got a lot of earned respect from people because she was such a different girl that showed up in season 1 compared to now. They're going to see Octavia and Clark come together, but they have a lot of resolved issues to sort out. She left me in Tondisi, and that bomb went off and didn't let me know. So I'm sure they're going to have to talk that out and smooth things over before they make a plan and can think clearly.
You mentioned the girl she was to who she is now. How would you chart that evolution? I mean, how would you say she's changed from that point to?
I mean, I always like proving people wrong. I guess it's like a defiant part of my personality. So it's just been really cool to see people, it's coming out in all these different countries all over the world, and they're not even at season 2 yet. So to see them judge Octavia from that girl she was in the first few episodes to where she became in the season 2 finale, it's really a humbling experience, and one of those, like, I told you so moments.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's physically demanding for you, and it seems to get worse each episode for you as far as what you have to go through. How do you get yourself ready for that?
How do you get yourself ready for that? Take a lot of vitamin C, because we shoot outside every single day in the rainforest, and it rains like 200 something days out of the year in Vancouver, so we're wet a lot. I gotta keep sword training for those fights, because I'm super stubborn and like to do all my stunts myself. And freak Warner Brothers out every time. So when they tell me no, I'm like, come on, but it's fun. You just gotta stay healthy and fit and show up to work on time.
Is there something, Jason, have you talked about, now that she does find a place where she feels comfortable, is there going to be a place of leadership that she's going to want to assert herself, or does she prefer to just be part of the family since she's, was in her early life so separated? How is she going to kind of own being in a place where she feels comfortable and accepted now?
Yeah, well, Octavia's always sort of walks the beat of her own drum. She's always been the black sheep. She's never quite fit in anywhere. And I think there's a real sense of empowerment that comes from her to listen to any sort of authority figure. She didn't want to listen to her brother right out of the gate, and she had to find herself on her own. And she's done that, and it's such a wonderful thing to see that come across on screen. You'll see Octavia and Clark come together in a leadership position in season 3. That's all he's told me. I'd tell you everything I know if I knew.
That's why that's all he's told me.
Yeah, I know. She's loose-lipped.
Thank you.
Thank you.